First person I met was Bill Withers, building airplane toilets in Inglewood. Came out to my ranch in Malibu to sing 12 songs, each one a gem. He's a carpenter, and that was the first production I made in California. Stephen Stills, I met in California. Bob Dylan, I met in California. Neil Young, California. Earl Klug, California. Quincy Jones, California. Clarence Avant, Business, California. Herb Alpert.
When you first meet an artist,
Leon Russell.
keep going.
Stevie Wonder.
Well, when you first meet an artist that perhaps you're going to work with as a producer, what do you look for? What do you look for in that artist that will make you decide? I don't mean necessarily what work they've done before, but when you meet to talk about producing, what do you look for in that artist to decide?
To be honest with you, Nick, when you meet someone who has so much to give, you don't have to look hardly at all. It's just apparent. It sticks out. When I met Bill Withers, the person that he was just stuck out. I didn't have to look for anything. The songs that he sang stuck. The first time he sang Ain't No Sunshine to Me in my living room, it's the same as it is now. So you don't have to look a lot to find big talent. It's just forced out. It's just right in front of you.
I ask this question a lot of producers and musicians, but what can a producer bring to a song or to an artist that perhaps wasn't there before?
Very often, the slightest direction, the slightest amount of confidence. Sometimes a producer must build the whole set. I built the whole set for Bill Withers. He didn't know. He thought he was a songwriter. He had no idea he was an artist. He said when we got in the studio, we had the musicians there. Song was ready to go. He said, "Booker, who's going to sing these songs?" I said, "You are, Bill." That was my job as a producer for him. So he went in and he sang the songs.
Uh-huh. And what about the instrumentation, or how involved do you get in setting microphones and stuff like that?
Very often, I've been fortunate enough to have creative people for engineers. In Memphis, we had Ronnie Capone, we had Tom Dowd, we had Jim Stewart. So those people are artists. So you don't dictate microphones to those people. But for someone like Otis Redding, you know, you create colors, tone colors for them. You know, you just do what's necessary. Producer's a jack of all trades. He's talking to the sax player, he's talking to the engineer, he's talking to everybody.
But there's different types of producers, isn't there? I mean, I've talked to people who say, I don't touch anything on the board.
Yeah.
I just tell the people that you're describing, good people around you, what I hear and what I want.
Yeah, that's T-Bone Burnett. That's,
and then there are other people who are just completely hands-on and engineer and produce and everything.